Hi, this is Garrick Labra, and today is February 26th, 2026, and getting back onto the horse here in Israel. Time to reinvent myself. I do still hope to go into the Navy or into the Air Force to do a medical role. Currently shooting for something like pararescue, you know. Gotta do a lot of workouts and be very competent for that. Um, I'm also part of Neurodata right now. I am spending 1 year here in Israel, then another year in Finland, and those would be pretty good training grounds, right? Up there with the polar bears, learn how to wrestle them, how to fight them. Yeah. Uh, so far here in Israel, started back in October. It's been good. Um, I have a good amount of friends, and my family still supports me, which is good. And the biggest issue is like the 2 hour time difference or 14-hour time difference. Sorry. The deal is I am 14, well, 10 hours ahead. So it's like, so the best way to think about it is whatever time it is here is going to be 2 hours behind them, but 12 hours ahead. So we're 12 hours ahead, so I'm 12 hours ahead of them, or I'm just 10 hours ahead of them. Yeah. But it's easier to think about like, hey, what time is it now? Look at the clock. Oh, it's 6 p.m. Okay, so it's 8 a.m. over there. Nice and quick and dirty. So I'm Garrick. What am I trying to achieve, right? I was in San Francisco for a while. Did a lot of research there. Tried to be an EMT. Um, didn't work out, but gotta keep on trying because I believe a lot in fulfilling that role of helping others and using medical expertise to do that. I do believe in social work, but I feel like being an EMT and fitting more into that rigid structure is good, and I would like to try to do that again. Uh, so there's like long-term goals and short-term goals. Anyways, it's been a while since I recorded. I need to figure out how to like actually write a script and stuff. Watch a lot of YouTube. You think if somebody who watches so much YouTube, they'd be a good YouTuber. No, no. But I hope to use these videos to document my progress and to kind of center myself. Some people want to pray every day. Some people have daily affirmations. Some people just sit in bed and rot, and I used to be that. I don't want to do that anymore. That's not where I live. I hope to help my friends and to help my community and to do good with my life. I don't want to just be, in a box. So, my current immediate thing I need to focus on is my machine learning project, my math exam, which is like something like 2 weeks away. There's also the poster I have to create on Canva and share with Dr. Galit Adigmon. Right, two labs, Galit Adigmon and Mir Lab. I need to check in. Is Natalie Mir back? She was like gone for a conference and she hasn't like emailed me in a while. But I also need to figure out more about like, hey, how to try and clean EEG data. I need to work out. I need to do my Bible study. So I've done Matthew. I finished that. Need to do Mark next, and need to catch up on my catechism learning. I attended all the classes, but I don't consider myself graduated until I've done the homework and the tests and the essays and just contemplated more. I'm in Israel, and well, the sands of Israel isn't the same as reading the Bible. More trying to figure out what the point of everything is or how everything works. Yeah. So there's machine learning, there's math, Canva poster, workout, Bible, and get my stuff together. hopefully next time I'll have a professional video to show you all, and I hope these videos help ground you or find strength. Oftentimes I'll just try and like walk around my room and try to like do some chores and always have something playing, and I hope I got voice is the first thing I got to work on. Voice, having something positive in your ear always helps out. I don't want to be a podcast though. I don't want to just sit here for an hour talking, and it helps sometimes, But I do hope that this is talking about my progress because hey, big long-term goals. I do want to be a pararescueman and save others. These things we do to save others, and I believe in that mission. I also want to try and start my own EEG company. So I got, after this, 2 years of basic training and 4 years of service to try and figure that out, whenever I get free time. And yeah. And those are my only two goals. I hope in the short term, maybe when I go to Finland, I'll get into some professional like boxing or combat sports because I do love that, or it brings me joy. I do hope to go to Kirat Ono, which is like nearby where I am, nearby Baralon, and sign up there, and they have a good pool. They have a good like CrossFit thing going on. I didn't want to start like after the new year because hey, there's so many exams and like classes going on, but also just distractions. But I'll get there. Classes, lab, God, workout. The program director here for Neurodata along Cornwall, no, I remember the first thing, like one of the first week I was here, I asked him, hey, I want to do a lot of things, and I don't really know how to time manage well, and he told me, like, hey, just do a little bit every day. And I'm trying to hold up to that. My friend Blaine has also been a good help. That reminds me. There's also Hebrew and Arabic. Two very popular languages here. Probably good to know. Not just for now, but also like in the future, in case I ever want to go anywhere. Or if I ever get a patient who speaks Hebrew or Arabic, and if I'm in Israel, pretty high likelihood, but hopefully it'll also be useful when I come back to the States. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we got this, guys.